Good morning, YouTube. Hope everyone is doing well. Welcome back to another episode of the Rebuild series. It is Monday morning. We are getting ready to go train. It is the start of our deload week for this 4-week wave. 62 days left in the year, so they are winding down fast. But plenty of time to get 1% better. So I'm feeling okay. 197.2 today, so bloat was real from Sunday fun day yesterday, but that's okay. Kind of what's on my mind for this week is one, actually taking advantage of the deload week for once, getting rested more so to get primed for the next 3 weeks after that. Work's about to go super crazy, so I'm pretty tired right now from pre-holiday stress, so I think I'm going to actually push myself to kind of take it easy this week in a sense, and then also narrowing my focus and just keeping certain priorities in mind. I'm blessed with a very flexible schedule for most of the year, so when it gets this time of year and I just get super busy with work and can't do what I normally do, it like stresses me out a little bit, I guess, that I don't get to do everything that I normally can do or want to do and all that kind of stuff. But just keeping my priorities and my focus where they should be, which is, at the store, number one, at home, and then here training, and then anything after that is probably just gravy. So I'm getting in that mindset and trying to win as much as I can at the store and at home over the next 62 days is what I'm looking for. So that being said, we're gonna drink some pre-workout, get warmed up, and get this deload week started. So let's go.
All right, YouTube, let's get this training footage review underway. So we have a short and sweet video today. This is the start of the deload week for us. So we came off of our peak week last week. Super pleased with that. I was feeling it this week, so we were planning to take kind of the deload week, and something that I changed this time is I'm going to actually deload everything. So in the past, when I've quote-unquote deloaded, we've just backed down the compound movements, but we've still pushed on the accessories. But I wanted to try something different this time and see how I felt on the other side. So, I'm not a pro at this or anything by any means. So if anyone has any thoughts on how I structured this deload week, I would love to know. So the general theory was, hey, we're going to go through the exact same movements, the same type of workout that we would normally do, but we're just going to back down the weight dramatically that we use. So, everything else is the same. So, of course, we're going to warm up and get ready for our squat session, all that kind of stuff, knee rehab, prehab, and whatnot. We're going to go with the 3-count pause barbell front squat today, like usual, pre-deadlift. So we did 45 for 3 and then 95 for 3. And so, didn't go any higher than that. I mean, last week, we hit a 200 on this. So, over, more than halved it. So I was super sore today, could just feel the fatigue. So this is kind of what I'm going with. So just a little bit of movement practice. Probably, I wouldn't even say this is enough stimulus. I don't really, all I'm trying to get out of this week is just to rest and get ready to start the next wave. So who knows? I hope I don't feel worse. And what I mean by that is, in the past, I have never taken time off and felt better, if that makes sense. Like, for me, just consistently going, moving, and modulating the training works better for me than just taking time off. So on the deadlift, we followed the 5-3-1 deload. So we went 135 for 5, 165 for 5, and 205 for 5. So that's why the videos are going to be short and sweet this week. I mean, I can be real. Nothing's really interesting about this weight or what we're doing. I'm just kind of documenting and showing the process. and we'll be curious to see how we come out on the other side. Now, of course, the biggest factor in this deload will be the external factors outside of the gym. As I've mentioned, work is super busy right now. We're going to our peak time of the year. Stress is rising. So, I'm at least not putting physical stress on with the gym, but the external stresses outside of the gym are becoming, I would say, a problem. So, we'll see how it all transpires. From there, we just went into our basic superset, same thing that we've done this entire wave: wide grip lat pull downs, V-bar cable rows. We went with sets of 12 on this. We went 3 rounds. I think we used like 105 on the lat pull down and then like 80 on the V-bar row. I will say, sitting here recording this later on in the day, I can actually feel my lats, not from like they're super tired or sore or anything, but the pump felt pretty good today. We were able to just stretch and squeeze really well. So I did note that. That was pretty interesting. So even Caleb, training partner, noted, he's like, yeah, I feel like I got a pretty good pump and I don't feel too tore up. So second superset was these standing prayers, lat pull downs, whatever you're going to call them, with single arm cable pull downs here. We only did 2 rounds on these. Nothing crazy. So we just went back to back to back to back. And honestly, this workout was super short. Finished the day off with some biceps. Even though we're deloading, we still want to get a pretty decent arm pump. From there, had to get bread going for work, but kind of pleased with how we started this week off so far with today. I will say I am worried that things are about to just get too busy at work for me to keep filming, so I'm hoping I got a couple more weeks of solid work. My fear is that it's going to get so crazy and I'm going to end it on a deload week. Really don't want that to happen. So ran to the garage after that, got our little GPP and conditioning in, went 100 meters on our lunges, so we're staying consistent on that. I think we're about to approach day 40 of squatting and lunging every day. So feeling good. Good start to the day. We'll see what the rest of the week holds. I'm just winging all this right now, if I'm honest. I honestly feel like I'm barely holding on to the routine and everything I've got, so I'm doing my best to keep the train rolling down the tracks. So we are going to wrap this video here. As usual, I hope you get 1% better. I hope you get some small wins. I hope you're doing well, and I will see y'all next time.